Morning, Yorktown. Stacy Brewer, principal at Yorktown High School. Been a while since we last chatted. I know you've been getting a lot of information from us in what may feel like a short amount of time, so I wanted to hop on here and kind of hit all the high points as I see them. First and foremost, we have about 160, give or take, families who have not done registration for their Yorktown High School student. Whether you are in person or you chose the virtual option, you must take care of this, please. Especially with everything that's going on, we need to make sure that all of our information, contact information for you, emergency contacts, such, are up to date and what we need in the event that we need to reach out to you. So I can't stress enough how important that is. We need you to take care of that ASAP. We have sent multiple communications, so please check your email. And folks, I'm going to be real honest, there's going to be a lot coming to you on email. So if you're not really into technology and you don't really like email, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need you to religiously check that email, especially know which email you put down in PowerSchool as your contact for us. Because otherwise you may miss something that's pretty important, okay? Schedules. Schedules are set to release this evening. However, if you have not done registration, your child's schedule will not be sent to you. So again, can't stress enough. Also, if you are still trying to figure out if you're going to choose the virtual option or not, the deadline for that, the drop dead deadline for that is today at 10 a.m. Okay, and I know you may not see this video in time, but I need everybody to understand this is a domino effect. So when it comes to scheduling and us being able to have all the classes ready for your child and so on and so forth, it's all dependent upon each other. So we need this information so we can move forward. I know it's a tough decision. No judgment on my part. It is a struggle. No matter what you choose, it's the right choice for you and your family. If your child is doing the virtual option, you will be getting communication from us in the next several days. Please be patient. Like I said, some people are making this decision, at the last minute, and I get that. But it's a lot on the back end for us to then get everything squared away, okay? We will, at minimum, have one course loaded for your child for that first day so they have something that they can be working on. We'll also be sharing probably some information through Canvas for your child to be aware of as well. So just hold tight for us, okay? I want to touch on the pod approach that we are taking for the first 8 days of school. I don't know how crazy rumors start. I don't. I can't be bothered with it, to be real honest. But to be clear, we are doing the pod approach for the first 8 days. Why are we doing this? Well, we don't think that bringing 800 plus people back into the high school and saying, okay, go, is the best approach. We need to take the time to teach our kids about the new expectations, to practice and model what this is going to look like. Not to mention, we have a lot of administrative things that we take care of on those first weeks anyway. So we're going to try to get as much of that taken care of as possible. Your child will be essentially getting virtual in person throughout the course of that first 8 days. First couple days, again, we're going to be doing a lot of educating. We're going to be doing a lot of practicing because we want to be as safe as we can. I can't stress to our students enough, I have a lot of faith in you. And I know that when you understand why we're doing something, you're on board, okay? And so I want you to get it. I want you to understand this is not Miss Brewer sitting in her office trying to figure out how she can torture children. That's not it at all. Not anything I want to do. This is a mandate from the governor. Okay, this is not anything that we will mess around with. We are going to do what we're supposed to do in order to keep everybody safe as we can, and to, try to roll it into our typical school day. But it's not going to be real typical, is it? Families, so it's not going to be all day, every day in homeroom. What we plan to do this first week, like I mentioned, we have a lot of administrative things to take care of. We have to get drills in. There's just a lot that in the first 10 days of school you have to do. And so we're going to try to get as much done, especially this first week, the short week, as we possibly can. Starting on that next Monday, which I believe is the 10th, let me double check myself. Yes, it is the 10th. We're going to start practicing transitioning to classes, because movement in the hallways is going to be different. We have some hallways that are one way. We're asking kids to make sure they're walking on the right hand side of the hallway. We're going to practice social distancing. We have changed our bell schedule to extend our passing periods for just that reason, so that we have the time and the ability to space out and to not forego any of these safety measures. Also, using the restroom is going to be different because we have 6 feet spacing, so that might take a little bit more time. So we will gradually, each day of that second week, transition more and more and more, so that on the 17th, we're ready to hit the ground running. Okay, we will be going to all of our classes. It will be face-to-face instruction, and we feel like this is the best approach. A few things to be very aware of. Students, you need to bring a bottle of water or a clear container that you can fill up. We are not permitted to use the water fountains. However, we can use our fill-up stations that we have. So that's something you're going to need to do. We also need to touch on the fact that all of our students are going to need to have earbuds or headphones. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if Johnny tells you that he needs the best of the best right now, he's got to have the most stylish earbud or headphone because Miss Brewer said we have to have them. That's not what Miss Brewer's saying. I just need you to get something that works with your MacBook. If that only costs $7 or $4 or whatever, you don't have to have the most expensive thing. I don't want people thinking that. That is not what needs to happen. So, but please make sure that students have earbuds. Also, please, if possible, I know wipes are hard to come by. I've gone to multiple places to find them for my child, but I found them, and it's going to be very, very helpful that we have wipes and that we have tissues, so that we can get things started and do the best we can. Anything else that your student's going to need, any specific supplies, that will come directly from the classroom teacher. They'll hit that in their classroom expectations. It'll probably be included in their syllabus. So you'll want to check those syllabi with your students and be aware of what they need. Students who have release. I know that this is going to be a big question for some of those juniors and seniors. What if I have AP release? Or what if I have ICE release? What am I going to do? Guys, we are going to give you instruction on that, but just plan for the first 2 days, no one will be releasing. Okay? Emails. I hit on this earlier. I can't stress it enough. I need your help, parents, and I need you to share things. 9th, 10th, and 11th graders, they can handle reading some of my emails to understand the expectations. So please share that information with your kids as well. I need you to please be diligent to check, because as the year goes, we'll probably communicate out more and more regarding any changes we need to make. So it's going to be super important. Hey, we're a family. We're a team. We're gonna do this. I'm hoping for a fantastic year. We certainly do miss your kids, but my number one priority in everything that I do, and not just this year, but every year, is the safety and the well-being of your kids. So I need your help, okay? We're in this together. I'm not going to ask your kids to do anything that I'm not going to do myself, or that, isn't an expectation from the state level. We are going to do our best with the guidance that we're getting. If you have questions, please don't hesitate. I will say, if you have reached out to me in the last 2 weeks and you haven't heard back from me within 48 hours, please reach out again. You can imagine we're getting a lot of communication. So if I have overlooked an email, it is not intentional. I apologize in advance. And if you have questions, your best bet is to start by calling the office. The ladies have done a great job. They have all of my documents with all the return to school that they can, take a look and see if it's maybe just something you overlooked in that Google document or whatever the case may be. But okay, that's it. I'm done. This is enough. Look forward to seeing the kids next week. I hope you all are well, and have a great day.